Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of What They Don't Tell You podcast. We are your hosts, DJ Mifflin,
Keisha Williams,
and Keeps Vance,
and we are the
B Squad.
That's right, BE standing for Black Excellence, Black Entertainment, Black Entrepreneurs, and just being whoever you want to be. All right, we got a great show for you guys today. We want to thank you for coming back. Want to thank our viewers, man. That was awesome. We had about 3,000 viewers last week, I think it was.
Getting it in, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Getting it in, bro.
I'm so happy, 3,000 viewers. So we thank you guys for joining in. Thank you guys for tuning in. And like I said, once again, we got a great show. Today's sponsors is Clean Looks, a boutique company making sure you have the skills and training needed to become marketable by industry standards. Clean Looks. We get you from the shoot to the show. All right. Another sponsor is Sonny and Bobby Productions. We specialize in film production, documentaries, music videos, and more. Schedule a free consultation today, and we will help make your project come to life. Sonny and Bobby Productions. We make visions reality. And also, we have another one. Renaissance Acting Workshop. Attention all inspiring actors. If you are someone who's looking to get into the business and learn how to be a better artist, Renaissance Acting Workshop is a class for you. Do private coaching, private lessons, and workshops from improv to method acting and even voice coaching.
And of course, we still have Pretty Soldier. Pretty Soldier. Ladies, after you've soldiered all day, take hold of our all-natural body care products and cleanse it all away. Feel like you're in a spa right from home? Visit us at prettysoldier.com. Who says a soldier can't be pretty? Mm-hmm. That's PRETTI, soldier.com.
Shout out to Pretty Soldier. Appreciate you guys.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thankful segment, guys. We are at the top of today's show.
Top of the morning.
Top of the morning. I don't know.
What are you, Scottish now, bro?
Excited, man. I got a lot on my mind today, but I'm excited, man. I'm a little excited. So, what y'all thankful for, man? And shout out to everybody. If you're thankful, please hit us up and tell us what you're thankful for, okay? WTDTVYglobal@gmail.com. You can also hit us up online or on the phone, 678-383-4378. All right. And tell us what you're thankful for. Okay. What y'all thankful for, man?
Ladies first.
Oh, okay. So what am I thankful for? So I was thankful for getting over my road rage up until when I got here and somebody decided that they wanted to like slide on him,
wow.
But then let all their friends in front of him. Oh. And when I tell you, I almost put my car in park and just got up to knock on his window. Like that's how I was feeling. Because he wasn't moving now because he was letting everybody drive in front of him.
Awesome.
So, I'm thankful that, I'm a work in progress. And God is going to use me and bless me on the other side.
That's bad news. It's bad news.
Please pray for the person that's in front of her. That's what we need to pray for.
You know what I'm thankful for, you guys?
Up,
I'm actually thankful for my roommate and his baby's mother. Congratulations to them. They just brought another beautiful little baby girl into the world.
All right.
Shout out my boy Goofy Ledger. He's known for his kids. He's got, I think this is number 11 for him.
Oh, wow.
So it's 11. It's 11. Yeah, I told him. I said, yo, man, let the poom rest for a little bit.
11. Yo, he got 11 kids.
Yeah, he has 11 kids. He just had a baby girl. So shout out Kia Lure. She got all your psychic needs. She got all your oils. Shout out Kia Lure. You can find her anywhere on the internet. She's a dope person, a dope individual. She's a very spiritual being. I have nothing but love and respect for them. So I'm thankful for little baby girl that's new in the house. She's so little, y'all.
Life is
like
precious,
I'm
man.
scared to even like
a baby,
touch her. Like she's like
a baby.
Like Jarrell be in the house, he'd be like, "Oh, look at her." And I'd be like, "Dude, she's so little." But yeah, shout out them. I'm very thankful for them and everything they do in my life. And yeah, shout out to them for sure.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
So DJ, how about you? What you thankful for, bro?
What am I thankful for? Well, I'm thankful for a lot of things. I'm thankful for life. I'm thankful for health. I'm thankful for a job. It's getting crazy out here. I'm thankful for my son who's with me. I had to talk to on the phone before I got here. He just woke up, so he's a little grumpy. But
all right.
And then I'm just thankful for my brother, man, because he's about to have his daughter.
Oh, nice.
So I'm about to be an uncle for the first time.
Oh, this your first time?
Uncle.
Oh, man. I'm an uncle. Like, I'm the drunk uncle, but I'm still an uncle.
It's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool.
As long as you know your place in the world.
Uncle DJ. That's what they're gonna call me. So that's what I'm thinking for.
Excited.
Yeah.
You got
Oh
your
yeah. I got it. I already
You ain't
figured it
going
out.
by Unc or nothing like that. Like just Uncle DJ.
Uncle DJ. Yeah.
Yeah,
Keep
Uncle
it. You gotta keep it simple
I'm-
That's
sometimes.
funny. One of my nephews is actually DJ. So,
Is
yeah.
it? See, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got our own songs. Go
Two.
DJ.
Wow.
Cause that's what. Hey,
No, so that's
Mr.
one.
DJ.
That's two.
That's two. Then you got I don't know. I think it's more. But
Okay.
I only know two
He,
right
he
now.
didn't want to lead y'all on. He
No,
got
no,
two.
no.
He got two.
That's all I need. They top
He
hits
said,
too.
y'all can fill in the rest.
Yeah.
DJ
You know what I'm
songs
saying?
out there.
Right.
Well, listen. Once again, if you have something that you're thankful for, please hit us up on WTDTY Global at gmail.com, at B Squad Backstage on Instagram. And also you can hit us up at 678-383-4378. All right. Well, we got a great show for you guys today. All right. So we'll be right back with What They Don't Tell You podcast on BFan 109.6. B Squad's in the building.
B-Squad.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Did you got that article? Or you just gonna talk to me? Okay. Never mind.
You know how I am, Keisha. You know how I am. I like to wing it. Can you just pull it up? Do you have it?
I'm seeing if I got
Like so I can. It's all I really need is dates. I can make it live.
it.
Is it in the messages?
Nope.
No.
Just put.
What up, bro?
DJ? By the way, DJ, I love this one.
Yeah.
BBB.
Yeah. That's my uncle.
There's going to be a rap in that.
Yeah.
I can almost, if I had the talent, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can feel the words like
Do
trying
you
to come
remember?
out.
When
Wow.
we talked about supposed to come back?
That's tight. Appreciate it.
Were
I gotta let them know.
Any dates for when it's coming back, or you just?
I didn't.
And that's
one of the new
do it. I
three.
just,
That's the probably.
yeah.
That's probably like 8 years old.
I'll go to.
Yeah, Big Tigger announces the return.
Bring back history. don't
Right. That's what I said.
I'll go to Google. Right?
Oh, it's about to get right.
He's bringing back. And you know the hip hop awards are the
10
BET
seconds.
hip hop awards are this weekend.
What is? All right, and we're back. What They Don't Tell You podcast on BFan 109.6. Man, I'm trying to get right over here, y'all. I'm all over the place with this thing.
You're doing too much, son. You're doing
I
too
mean, I'm
much.
just saying, you know,
Nah,
like,
I mean-
Technology again. Y'all
you
know
know
how
what I
it
mean?
is.
You know how it is. Flip phone. I remember back in the day we had the flip phone. All right, but my bad, y'all. But listen, check it out. Up next, we got Keith with actually something different today.
That's right.
We're switching it up today,
That's
y'all. We're
right.
switching it
We
up.
saying
This how they do me. I show up to two shows and they kick me off the real.
We switching it up today.
Nah,
We switching it up.
we want to just give y'all different flavors. You know what I mean?
Tell them what you're doing today, Keith.
So,
Yeah, so I was like, so what Keith is actually going to be doing is he's going to be bringing y'all the business today because he's got some stuff that he has been dying to talk about
yes.
in the industry, and
Yeah.
it's right up his lane, coming from his background. You know what I'm saying? He is basically the resident expert we have. You know, I would say rapper in training, but he already went through the training. You
Yes,
know what
I
I'm
did.
saying?
Yes, I
So-
did. I went double wood. That means everybody in the hood knew it,
Stop.
but you know, hey man, I was out there getting to it, Playboy.
Stop.
But yeah, so
You was an artist.
ladies and gentlemen and listeners, first off, thank you so much. This is something I want to talk about right quick. I don't know if you've heard about this, but Big Tigger has announced that Rap City is coming back, my G.
Yo,
Oh my God.
Classic.
Rap
Yo,
City, Rap
classic.
Do
City.
y'all understand?
You know
How
how rap
much-
battles?
Yo,
So many
think
rap
about
battles.
how much shit went down on
Yeah,
Rap
yeah,
City, bro. Remember when they finally took it off air?
Mhm.
They had everybody that had ever been on the show come in and hit the booth.
Yeah.
Remember the bars that came out of there?
Yeah.
It was like an hour
So you
long
don't have to
special.
explain it because you know some of these kids is young and they have no idea what you're talking
This
about.
is
Yes,
true.
it was a
This is
television show.
Right,
That was
on
actually
BET.
on BET. That was
Right,
actually
it was actually
good.
like broadcast
Sorry.
Let me tell
television.
you
Sorry.
what it is.
Yeah.
It wasn't streamed.
Right.
You know, remember when TVs would
Back
go
in the
off
day.
and there was like a flag and then it'd be like.
This is the only time you can actually see
they
artists.
don't know any of these
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
So I said, explain it to the young people because they have no idea what
So-
y'all are talking about.
So Rap City was one of my favorite shows because it debuted new artists coming up in the game.
Okay.
It gave you all your new videos, and then they would have a cipher every Friday. They
What's
bring
a
in
cipher?
a cipher is when a few rappers get together and they start kicking that hot shit, that hot spit,
Okay,
flip
okay.
bricks. You know what I'm saying? Jarrell out there flipping kids. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Wow.
That's what he
All right.
does. You know
All
what I'm
His
right.
saying?
cipher is in the
This
keep it running. Keep it running. All
But
right.
anyways, Big Tigger has announced that BET's Rap City will return at 8 p.m. on BET October 5th. So, if you're young and you've never seen Rap City, I'm telling you, man, go check it out. Big ticket shout out, man. Yeah. I'm so happy that he's back a part of it.
It's a one-time thing, It's going to be a one-time thing. That's what we're talking about. They're bringing it back for literally the 2021 BET Hip Hop Awards.
The Hip Hop Awards.
Which are happening in Atlanta. So, for those of y'all who are out
here, the ratchetness is about to go down.
I remember.
Which brings me to my next point right quick.
Okay.
Oh, and they're bringing
I was just gonna say.
I remember Freaknik.
No, I was gonna say I was gonna ask you what your favorite one was on Rap City.
They're about to bring Freaknik back, right? But it's like a family.
I've never been to it though.
They've been talking about it.
I went to Freaknik twice when I was mad young, son. I remember 75 southbound was shut down, my G. People were walking around on 75 hollering.
Oh, they said it was live back in the day.
It was insanity.
Yeah, they said it was live back in the day.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
Keisha, you never been?
No, I was like, that was before my time. I wasn't in Atlanta back then.
Yeah, I wasn't either.
So I'm the only one that's been support black colleges.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I was not in a Freaknik, bro.
Back when Freaknik was
man, I went with my baby moms, man. Me and her went down there together, and it was bananas, man.
I keep forgetting, like you spent like a lot of time.
He's a young old dude.
Out of all of us,
he's a young old dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's A-Town, man. It's in my blood. It's in my DNA, man. ATL, what you smell.
But they said, they used to say it was like parties on the freeway.
Yeah. That's 75 was shut down, bro. That's why they stopped. Like, it was bad, dude. It was bad, man.
On top of the cars.
All 4 lanes.
They said Castle.
Made all kinds of friends.
It was.
Oh, I seen the videos.
But you guys, that actually brings me to my next point.
I just ain't never seen it.
I actually want to hear from the listeners, you guys. Like, this is something I really want to know because me and DJ touched on this a little bit. Does anybody out there think someone can touch Jay-Z in a verses? Like, you know how they do those verses now?
Verses is like...
Now, hold on. I see some
people
shaking their heads in here.
Is it like a modern day cipher?
Right.
No, like, verses.
I couldn't even really call verses a cipher because they just play all of the old tracks. Like, they don't actually battle.
Now,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But, Keisha, this is what I think. I think Dr. Dre will touch him.
Touch who?
Jay-Z. In a verse.
Hold on, time out. Let me ask you something.
Dr. Dre, bro, Dr. Dre, his catalog is so long.
Verses, or are you talking about?
He got fever. Him got fever.
Look,
like not in the booth. They're not
in the booth. They just now see. Look, here's the thing. Here's the argument that I've been getting into with people about this.
Put the drink down.
It's like, if you really think about it, Dr. Dre doesn't have a lot of songs.
Okay,
he's actually the rapper. So I'm thinking we would have to say. Everything Dre has produced versus Jay-Z.
So wait,
now
are we going?
Do you think? I think Jay-Z might
are you
still
going
win.
Jay-Z produced, so it's producer to producer, or are you actually? Because I was like,
no, that's not fair because he produced a bunch of Beyonce stuff and you're done.
Who?
Jay-Z did.
I was gonna say because he's produced too, so don't get it twisted.
So I mean, that's what I'm saying.
He's a silent killer. He's a silent killer.
You don't think? But I mean, we all know can't nobody touch Hov. Can't nobody touch him. The only person
I think they said. I think. What was the song he wrote something big for somebody they was talking about. Jay actually wrote their lyrics. I can't remember what song it was.
I'm just saying.
Oh touched, man, bro. He wrote. Somebody help me. He wrote something. We got
to like a two hour argument about this. One of my coworkers, and I literally was telling him, I was like, bruh.
Dr. Dre. I think it was for Dr. Dre. My bad.
Yeah,
he wrote for Dr. Dre.
But I mean, still,
you'll get it.
Think about all the stuff Dre has had his hands in.
Okay.
Think about it. He's produced all the Eminem shit. He's produced his catalog is long enough that he could touch Jay. He could touch Jay. Can't nobody fuck with him. Nobody.
I'm trying to understand what you mean by like touch him because you're just talking about like by the amount of tracks that he's produced, or you're talking about the amount of hits that he's actually
I'm talking about hits that he's produced. You got to think about it. NWA. You got to think about all the stuff he did for Q. All the stuff he did. No, so everybody thinks that Jay-Z would just crush everyone in verses. Everybody. No one can touch Jay-Z.
Let me see.
I mean, I agree. I mean, Hov is, he's the GOAT. That's that guy.
Nobody alive.
Nobody. But I mean, come on. Now, see, this is another thing. People keep, and I hate to say this, please, internet, don't go crazy on me. Everyone's like, Biggie Smalls this, Biggie Smalls that. If you really think about Biggie Smalls, the motherfucker only had 2 albums.
Yeah, but they was impactful.
Doesn't matter. He still only had 2 albums.
But it doesn't matter. But they was golden.
That's not enough. Okay, what about Pac? Pac died the same amount of time, but Pac had like 40 albums.
Okay, and still,
Pac
that's what I'm
was
saying.
dropping albums 15 years after he was dead, my dude.
I feel you. But look how many Big did compared to he did, and they still made just the same
True.
impact.
I mean, that's,
So it really don't matter about how many
so
CDs.
do you think
That's one thing I hate.
Pac could touch Jay-Z?
No, it's just the analogy of people talking about who's the greatest athlete. You can't relate somebody in the 90s with somebody in the 50s. It was a whole different time frame. Plus, you got to, you feel what I'm saying? So it's a whole different aspect.
All right, you guys,
know
look.
about sports like that.
We'll talk about this all day. So look,
Okay.
I want y'all to hit us up at WTDTYglobal@gmail.com.
If we talking bars, it's Jay.
Man, hit us up if it's.
I mean, we know I'm
if you
talking
wanna do it from
producing.
your IG,
That's
go to
not a
B-Squad
match.
Backstage.
Go
on
to
your
B Squad
IG.
Backstage. I want to hear
Not
about
a match,
this.
man.
Call us here. You can call tonight. The show is going on
How
until
you gonna put
9:30.
Jay?
Call and just be like Jay or Dre, because I want to know. Because Dre,
I can
Dr.
see-
Dre got his hands.
I can see Dre and Diddy,
Man, he'll crush. Did he?
but it's
As
a
producer,
producer.
As a producer,
Yeah, he got hits.
As a producer,
He got hits
He
though.
ain't touching Dre.
He got
As a
hits
producer.
though.
As a producer, he ain't touching Dre.
Okay.
he produced
Okay.
a lot and
Bro,
lost a lot
he
of
got
careers,
hits.
and
Y'all
he
are
had a
sick
TV
in
show
the
by
head,
him.
bro. Well, look, that has been Keith with the business. Shout out Big Tigger. Shout out Rap City, October 5th, 8 p.m. I'm so excited for it. You guys, we have a wonderful show coming up. We got some special things that's going to pop off in the real spiel and in the hot topic today.
I can see Jay-Z. I can see Jay-Z and Nas.
Nas
But
will crush that man.
Nas didn't really produce.
But it's a
like
but
that.
it's a better battle.
as a rapper.
So
It's
now,
a rap.
now we back
It's-
talking about actual.
I mean,
feel you.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I love
I feel
Jay-Z.
you.
I'm a huge Jay-Z
Right.
fan. But Nas is a better lyricist. There's nothing you can do about it. Nas will eat that man alive on a microphone.
I
bro.
feel
Nas is
you, but it
definitely
would be a
lyricist. I'll
challenge.
give you that.
It would be a
It would be a
challenge.
challenge. It would be. Now,
You
what would
think?
be?
It
what
would be the great.
dope-
That'd be the best
What would be
verses ever.
dope is to see both of them go into the booth, because both of them are known to go into the booth
Mhm.
and drop everything
everything.
in like one take.
That's
So
true.
it'd be
Yeah.
dope to be like a freestyle. They go into the
That's
booth.
true.
They both have to produce a track
I give you
like
that.
right after that.
That'd be
I'd
dope.
even
So-
say give them the same beat. So keeping it even like that. Same beat, go in the booth,
Right.
drop your lyrics
Let's see who's
right
hottest.
there. Nas or Jay-Z.
That'd
I
be-
don't
Okay.
know if
That'd be
Dre
interesting.
So everybody,
does it like that. He'd still be back there composing stuff.
I mean, Dre
You know,
probably
He was a musician. you
Dre
know?
Dre. It might not be live, but it'd be recorded. It'd be a great
Yeah,
recording.
but we ain't got time for you to do 57 takes.
I'm just saying.
Speaking of the booth thing, let's put the booth on a stage. Super Bowl this year. Dre, Kendrick Lamar, Eminem, Snoop Dogg. How do y'all feel?
Dre, Eminem.
Eminem.
Dre, Kendrick Lamar,
Lamar.
Eminem, Snoop Dogg.
I mean,
I do that. Oh, you mean who to pick?
That's the
Kendrick-
halftime.
All of them can battle. That would be a real cipher. If you was talking about ciphers at the
shit, I
very
mean,
beginning.
but I mean, talking about battling, Eminem will eat all
It'll
of
be-
them
it'll
alive.
be
I
between-
would-
That's not
Cypher
true. I don't think that's true.
I think it'd be
You don't think
between.
Eminem could crush him?
No,
I know
I
Eminem,
don't.
man. He'll
I
eat
don't.
Snoop Dogg
I don't.
alive
No,
I
in
don't.
a
I don't
battle,
think
bro.
so.
A
I
battle.
don't
It'll
think
be
so.
it'll
Snoop
be
Dogg's not a
Eminem and
battler,
Kendrick at
dude.
the end. It'll be Eminem and Kendrick at the end.
Facts. I mean, I think Kendrick can hang.
It
but
would
I
be
mean,
them two battling hard at each
Kendrick
other.
ain't got the punchlines
I'm not
like
saying
that.
I'm
though.
not saying Snoop can't play. I'm just saying, but that's
But I
some
mean,
whole
Snoop
nother
is like-
level.
You
Party
basically
rapper,
saying
bro.
that he can't, like he ain't got no flow.
No,
like
I'm
he
just
can't
saying.
freestyle?
No, I'm not saying
That's
that.
what I'm hearing you say.
No, I'm not saying that.
no,
No.
hold on
Y'all
a
acting
minute.
like
Nah,
Snoop
I'm
ain't
not
got
saying
no
that.
kind of flow.
Snoop
I'm
got
not
bars.
saying that, G.
Snoop got bars.
Okay.
Snoop got bars.
But when it comes to that cipher right there,
I mean,
that Kendrick Lamar spirit and that Eminem spirit going against each
yeah,
other,
That's gonna be.
that's gonna be the killer.
heavyweight
Like,
one
Why
round out.
y'all
What?
ain't throw Drake or Kanye in the mix?
Because Kanye is a lunatic and Drake is too soft. I'm sorry, Drake's soft. He
Well,
make,
that's-
he makes
Just because he made
Drake
that
make
lovable.
baby raps.
Well, we know his opinion.
He makes tampon raps. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm sorry, like Drake.
That's aggressive.
did he say
Oh,
tampon?
He makes
That's
he makes period plans. You know what I mean?
Wow.
I'm just saying, Drake.
Okay.
Everyone says he's the hottest rapper. I'm sorry. Did you hear his new
I'll
album,
put it.
dude?
Now I will tell you this. I was a
I
fan
didn't
of
hear
Drake
good
before he
things.
went mainstream.
Yeah, because he was
Like
good.
when he was
But
underground,
wasn't-
like his
he-
bars,
yeah.
like I was a
He
fan.
was good.
Then it just
Now
like,
everything-
Before he was
I'm not saying he got no
yeah.
good ones. He got some
Yeah.
good. He got some good
You
songs.
right,
I ain't
you
even gonna lie.
right.
So his singing stuff, I'll be
I
right
didn't
to.
even realize how many albums he actually had.
I'm Drake.
You said what?
I didn't realize how many albums Drake actually had.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
he's been like dropping
Said quite a
albums
bit.
like, if not every year, almost every other year.
Yeah, he said quite a bit.
So when you talking about like the amount of music like
So do
he's
you
actually
think Master
produced?
P is fucking with Dr. Dre?
Okay.
Huh?
What? Oh, yeah, it makes you say, huh? That's
Mas-
just,
Master
Huh?
P. Man, wait a minute. Hold on. Master P was
No,
dropping
no.
an album every 37 hours.
I'm
What
not
are you
At one
talking
point.
saying
about, though?
that.
Like,
Think about
like,
No
the
Limit,
number of
remember?
albums
No
that they
Limit,
made?
man. They
Or
were
you
dropping.
talking about like as a producer, how? Because Look,
I'm
Master
talking
P.
about hits.
P put a
I'm
lot of
talking
people
about
out.
hits.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I can see Master P.
I'm saying
against
P
Dre.
put a lot of people out.
I can see Master P.
Against
Yeah,
Drake,
I
because
can
like,
see
yo,
that. Master
P
and
got
Dre.
a lot of hits, bruh.
I can see that.
And he created a whole new stream of music.
He
True.
created a whole new way to be an entertainer because he went around the game and got so famous and so big
True.
that there was no,
He
like
definitely
by the
did it
time
his
he
way,
got
no
to where
limit.
he was,
Mhm.
the game was pissed because they were like, yo, he did it all himself.
Yeah.
We
Right.
don't have our hands in none of it. And this man is making millions and millions of dollars because P was smart. P was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna print this
He
shit.
was a businessman.
I'm gonna have him in my trunk, and we gonna drop an album every 36 hours. Think about how much No Limit shit came out, and it'd be
Yo,
like,
Low Limit was a big deal, man.
Think about it,
they
bro.
Were,
I'm
they
telling
were
you.
in that basement creating
Right.
music. All
Oh,
of
I had
them.
the
Yeah.
albums and the
I
album
was like, you
covers was
talking about
dope.
Wu-Tang?
yeah, the album
like,
covers
it's
are
no
always
different.
dope. Now
You
hold
get
on. Ain't nobody fucking with the Wu now.
Nah, that's a whole nother
All
story.
I was
That's
saying,
a
I was
whole-
like,
that's
you
a
talking
whole
about
nother
that
beast.
was
Respect the deck,
a whole-
son.
Yeah, that's a
Ray
whole nother
Kwan
beast.
say,
right, a
they're not fucking
collaboration.
with him,
Yeah,
like
that's a
G.
whole nother beast.
A whole
Wu-Tang is-
collaboration coming together to produce music. All of them.
Do you
Yeah.
think anyone can
And I
fuck
was
with
like,
him?
and No Limit was no different.
No.
But that became like a thing. Like a lot of people were like getting all these groups together and having all these individuals and making sure that everybody's making sure everybody,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? We're
Right.
all making tracks.
Facts.
So you can drop that much music because you got that many artists who are always producing.
Right.
And as
Yeah,
a
but I mean-
producer, P was making sure that the music was
Nah,
on point.
I mean, no. Think about some of them No Limit albums. It'd be 38 songs. You'd be like, man, 2 of them bitches was hard. And we know that. We would still go get it, bro.
But
Tell me that
look,
Fiend album, the whole, you
Look,
could just
it don't
push play
matter.
and walk away.
I like
all the
2
songs
tracks off of that.
dope.
Right. You like
Yeah,
2
I'm
tracks
But
on
you
all
paid
that
for the
shit, bro.
record.
My joints was Silk the Shocker. I don't know what it was, but
You
there
paid for
was
it.
Silk the
You got
Shocker?
paid.
I was a fan of Silk.
Bro, let me tell you something. Master P loves his brother because that
Yeah.
motherfucker never rapped
I like
one
a
lyric on
couple
beat.
tracks,
ever.
Silk the Shocker, and
He never rapped on beat.
Mystical is my like
Oh,
favorite.
Mystical's the G,
Yeah,
bro.
Mystical is that dude.
He's the G,
I
bro.
love Mystical.
But look, y'all, this has been Keith with the Bee's Nest. Thank you so much for listening to me on this. And please, y'all, chime in, because I really want to know what y'all think. Can anyone touch Hove in a versus? Because so far, everyone that
Oh, he
I've
can get
talked to
touched.
about it, everybody has said no. So far, everyone's like, nah,
No,
Hove.
he can
will-
get touched.
I'm trying to find the person that everyone can
Yo.
collectively say, yo, they'll crush Jay-Z.
How they not say nice?
Haven't found him.
Anyway,
haven't
all
found him.
right, listen, look, well, we'll be right back with What They Don't Tell You podcast on BFan 109 with Keisha with that real spiel this time with a guest, with a special guest. All right, stay tuned. What They Don't Tell You, BFan 109.6.
Check your phone. Did you text him that he needs to text you when he's here? Because he might be struggling through traffic too. You didn't say that.
I got contacts.
So yeah, 8:25. He said he was on the way. Oh, is this the track y'all was talking about?
That's my brother.
No, he was. It was
Hey,
one-
bro, you playing right now, man.
It was like
I don't know
one
if you listening,
specific
but you
track.
playing right now.
I was like, for the people listening, tell them who it is.
Oh.
He's saying, bro,
Good call.
They know Steph Jules.
who knows?
This is all my
You
family.
and your
man.
family.
Oh,
Ain't
sorry.
nobody else
Steph
on that?
Jules. My bad. Steph Jules.
On 75, 85.
Y'all check him out. My little brother,
Yeah,
Stephen Julian.
it is.
He's actually on the
He
track.
put
I'm
on
sorry,
some
Steph
of
Jules.
his,
That's just
So,
Stephen Julian on the
you
track.
heard that? So
Where
we're
is
just gonna
it?
have to move to Hot Topic because there's a big ass accident on the highway.
I don't drink out of it.
No, so
Okay.
open it and pour it. You said pour it.
Oh. Sorry, it's kind of kicking.
All right, we're going to talk. I don't need that much time, but if y'all want,
I mean, I can talk about
We can-
the thing I was gonna talk about.
10.
no, I mean, I'll say what I gotta say and then get out the way. If y'all want to chime in, I just gotta get this off my chest a little bit. All right, and we're back with What They Don't Tell You podcast. Keith, is you up here making a mess? He got these
A
fat
little-
Tuesdays
a little
here,
bit,
y'all. He's
man.
getting a little. Y'all have to excuse Keith.
Did you just put the paper on?
There you go. We just gonna cover that up.
Do I
There
have
you
a
go,
napkin?
baby.
See, I don't know. Do we? No.
Dude, I don't.
Dude, you
These
were
are
just-
like
you
these.
were just messy. Anyway,
You
But,
know what, man?
no
Don't do me like that
I'm
on
just
camera,
saying,
bro.
I'm
That's
just
so
saying, bro.
disrespectful.
You did it to yourself.
You did it to yourself, bro.
Y'all are grimy. All right, I
Nobody
see.
helped
I
you.
bet you I won't be in next week's episode.
That's what happens when you don't bring no extra cups, bro. That's what happens when you don't bring no extra cups, man.
Thanks for paper
You
towels.
get mean as hell. Look,
Be support.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Thank
Bless
you.
your heart.
Appreciate it, David.
Oh,
Thank
there
you very
go.
much.
Yeah, give him-
get him
The
right. There we
station
go.
manager has had to
Appreciate it,
intervene.
David.
Thank you. Appreciate you, David.
Jesus.
Y'all give it up. Y'all give it up for our DJ. DJ 2. David Clark. BFM. Sorry, DJ. Go ahead.
It's
sir.
all
My
right.
fault.
It's all right. But no, back to the show. We're gonna have a
No.
we're gonna have a little
Man,
talk.
look,
real
y'all
quick.
gonna leave me alone, bro. These drinks are strong as hell, bro.
These
Is
are
it
personal
everywhere?
choices. You're the one who's gonna have to deal with
Yeah,
it, son.
yeah. So why you slizz on that? No. But no, we're gonna have the hot topic right now, guys. Today's hot topic, I kind of flipped it up today, y'all. All right? It's something that's just bothering me. Today was like an interesting day today, and it's just something I just want to discuss. I'm not going to lie. I'm about to piss some people off. I'm about to have an issue with some people, maybe, but I just gotta, speak my opinion.
There we go.
I kind of titled this, "What are we doing?
What are we doing?
What are we doing? Like, really?"
Like as individuals? Or?
No, it's a situation. Let me break it down to you. Today was a very interesting day. I met some people today, and some people that I work with who have lost people in, of course, COVID, but due to the shot. And it was very troubling to hear that for me, because we all know someone who's probably had a shot or is getting one.
Mhm.
And then the interesting thing is numerous medical people started coming in. And they began telling us what's going on out there. And I give a shout out to a lot of the doctors that we really don't see, the real ones out here.
Who are seeing it up close and personal.
Exactly.
Firsthand,
And even the ones that are speaking out, but we don't get to see your voices be heard. With Dr. Muhammad Ujad is one of them, Phil Valentine, and so many others out here who are out there speaking out all over through Denmark, Sweden. I've seen doctors all across the world, chiropractors, everything, right?
Okay.
And but these special doctors, I won't say their names, that I met today, are literally coming in, working at the hospital, and they're being told that they're telling us that there's a shortage of doctors and nurses. I mean, it's to a point where literally surgeries could be held back because they don't have enough staff. Why? Because we're being told, or they're being told, but yeah, we're being told, even in all aspects of the industry all across the world, is that if we don't get this shot, we don't get a job. If we don't take a shot, we don't get a job. Hey, look, if you got,
or you can't go into the office.
Yeah.
Or
now, hey, if you got HIV,
I know
if you got cancer, we can do. We'll work something out with
that's
that.
not
But
contagious.
if you get this shot, if you don't get this shot,
It is very contagious.
are you
Cancer is
serious?
not contagious.
I thought you said HIV. That's contagious.
No, I'm
No,
saying
no.
that's not
So
the point.
many-
The
none
point
of the
is,
letters
yes,
literally used.
none of the alphabet boys. Okay, listen. The point is that even in the concept of the vaccine, the fact that we can't even make a living off a shot, yo. Now, I'm sorry.
Well, I know they passed it in New York. They mandated it in New York, didn't they?
So we're gonna lose jobs because people are doing their freedom rights.
I know. I know in New York.
their
Like, I
God-given
know there's
rights.
a lot of shit in New York right now that if you don't get the shot, then you can't come to fucking work. Period.
So now look at this. Say you break your leg, or you have a situation.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got to go to the hospital, and you might get seen if there's somebody that can see you, or you might just lay there and bleed out to death. Now I know I'm not saying
What are
this
we
is
gonna do
going
if
on
they
right
make
now.
it to where you can't go to the hospital unless you've been vaccinated? Then what are we gonna do?
So what are we doing, yo? What are we doing?
What do you
This
mean,
is
what
getting
we doing?
this is getting crazy.
I mean, what you think, Keisha? You think people?
I mean, first of all, I don't trust the shot because, first of all, you're not gonna convince me that something is that dangerous when you let somebody bring it in from another country. But yet, if I walk across,
allegedly,
if I walk across the allegedly, if I walk across the street, you can see me in 4, 5, 17,000 different angles. Find me in 2.3 seconds anywhere. But you mean to tell me you couldn't find no damn vaccine coming? Come on, no.
Well, I mean, come on.
I'm
think
just
about it.
saying. So what are we doing? Because
Ladies and gentlemen,
there's
cops-
questions need to be asked.
Cops
And
still ask you
just saying.
license and registration when they run your tag. They know if you registered.
So my frustration is that, yes, I'm not saying that this is not something that's serious. Like, all
It's a
diseases are
pandemic.
Serious.
It is a pandemic.
But what I'm saying is
There
that
is
to
no
the
cure.
point that we're getting to
Hospitals
now,
are
where
filling
we're
up.
being threatened that we won't be able to make a living. There's auditions I can't even get in because they won't. If you're not vaccinated, they ain't even dealing
I
with you.
heard you say you had to pass some stuff that you weren't allowed on set unless you've been vaccinated.
Yeah, I mean, the COVID protocols are there, are changing. I was like, and also keep in mind, a lot of this is coming down from the government response. So based off of how the government has been responding, businesses have been responding in kind to protect themselves as much as they possibly can, despite the fact that the government is saying that you can't sue them. There's not going to be a liability on someone getting COVID because they came to work. But at the same time, you have to think a business is responsible for all of their employees.
Get it.
So if everyone comes in and you say, everybody come back,
Right.
if you've got thousands of employees all in the same building,
Right.
and they all catch COVID and half of them die, so you lost 500 people just because you asked them to come back to the office?
Well,
So
this is my
instead,
situation.
They're
So
following the same. Hold on.
I feel you.
They're
Yeah, let him
following
finish, let
the
him
same
finish.
logic that the government has been putting out.
Mhm.
Get vaccinated, get vaccinated, get vaccinated. Every state, every city, every county has been implementing this differently.
Right.
But you still have a right to choose. You still have freedom of choice.
Right.
Look, if that job says you can't be vaccinated, if you're not vaccinated, you can't come into this building, maybe it's not the job for you.
But can't you say like no religious or something? Can't you be
But
like,
that's what I'm saying. Now, check this out. Thank you for saying that, because a young lady was showing me that she actually is getting a form filled out for religious reasons. She didn't want the immunization or whatever. She's Muslim, never had shots ever in her life, never had to. Went through school and everything, never had to.
right?
Now, she's literally being threatened that she could lose her job working in the medical field because she doesn't have her
She live in
shot.
Atlanta. Or?
Yeah. So now the situation is now when she fills that form out, now there's a panel that sits there and will either reject
To
or validate whether or not you should be able to
Claim religious beliefs.
stay working here and not have a shot. So in other
Well,
words,
no.
I can say
So
literally.
you mean to tell me it's getting to the point that they're literally saying "fuck your religion" and you're gonna do it?
They could literally sit here in the
They
middle of
have
this
a right
panel
to
and say
refuse service.
refuse
It's
and
like-
say, you know what, I
they're
don't care your
treating it
religion.
like a restaurant. I own the business. I have a right I have the right to refuse service. Therefore, I have a right to say whether or not you can come to work. Yes, you provided the certification. It could be for religious reasons, but if we determine that
Come
we don't
on.
agree, or we were like, listen, we hear everything we say, we respect your religious beliefs. However, for the greater good,
It's getting out
you
of
can't
hand,
come
man.
in here.
Well, how do we? Man,
It's getting
see,
out of hand,
I'm
man.
not buying it because ain't they injecting you with the vid when you get that bad boy?
That's
It's like a weaker vid. It's like the flu, right?
well,
Because I know a flu shot.
no, that's
Isn't
been
it like a
disproven.
weaker
That's
flu?
literally been put out there.
The bigger picture
Originally,
is,
Johnson & Johnson was doing that, and that's where tumors and blood clots and all those other issues are happening, and then they started taking
now,
things out.
Well, then why do people get all sick when they take it? Like I've heard people say I took the shot
because
and they felt like shit.
because
like, for
it's
like
an
a week after they got
experimental
it.
drug. It's an experimental drug, man.
You
This is
are
an
introducing
experimental
something
drug.
foreign to your body.
It's something that they didn't test properly. Let's
It
just
is
put
a
it like
foreign
that.
entity, and your
Well, I
body
mean,
does not know how to take it.
definitely rushed. I
And
mean,
it's
come
also
on.
synthesized. Keep in mind, it's a synthesized foreign entity. It's going into your body that your body's like, what do we do with
Right.
this?
I feel like we've all had it
Defend.
at some point in time. We just didn't know it was COVID. I really do.
I mean,
We've all had it
but
at some
COVID is
point in
not
time. We just
new.
didn't
That's
know
why
it was
it's
COVID.
COVID-19.
Also, this is the
There's been
19th
Yeah.
strain.
there's been variations of this virus for a while.
Anytime you can get on the Lysol can kills coronavirus, and then next thing you know, the coronavirus comes out. That's when you know it's been around.
Lysol hasn't changed their label.
And
since
never changed the label.
1978.
1978.
First time COVID was
Come
on
on.
Lysol bottle.
There's movies
Lysol-
out about
Lysol was, like, the first
coronavirus
one
in
to sell out, too.
2016.
Osmosis Jones is about the coronavirus.
Come on, man. I'm just saying, yo, what
Glad
are we
you found
doing,
something
yo?
You can relate to, Keith.
Yeah, that was cute. But I'm just saying.
Y'all assholes. Yo, go back and watch Moses Jones,
No, I
bro.
feel you. Moses Jones, I
Yo,
feel you.
that movie
It was
is like
good.
when you see Bill Murray, bro, you're like, yo, he got the vid.
No, I feel you. I do. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, look, what off of that weird movie? What are we really doing, man? Because, like I'm saying, I understand, right? Everybody has different views and different opinions about this thing. But at the end of the day, if it don't look right, if it don't smell right, if it don't taste right,
It ain't right.
it ain't right, yo.
But it is popular opinion. So at the end of the day, that's what comes down, right? I was like, so many people are doing it.
I think
The
it's
government
weird.
is
And I'm-
telling you to do it, and your job is telling you to do it, and you can get free food, and you can actually get cash, and you can get tickets.
But you're
No, I
denying
did,
it.
I did hear
you
about
just
that.
vaccinated.
There was
Yeah.
a state that was giving like $1,000. You got $1,000 if you went and got
There's
it.
Come
been
on.
gift cards, yeah, gift cards.
So
have
like,
been-
Now,
I mean,
let me
I
ask
know
you
there's a
something.
lot of people with
all
no
of
money.
these incentives.
$1,000 sound real good to them. They're like, shit, go ahead, stick me. Bro.
Now let me
Get
ask you
that grand.
something. In your history of life, I know we're young, but in your life, have you ever heard or seen anything like this to where you could lose?
Not
I think
my
during the
time.
Great
I mean, I don't-
Depression or something, they
not in my
closed schools for a
generation,
little
no.
while. But I mean, like, They closed that shit for a year. Kids didn't go to school at all.
I mean, but it wasn't just the kid. Like,
I mean,
everybody.
SARS, like
They
something like
didn't go to
SARS, they
work,
shut it
like,
down, didn't it? Like,
everything
Now
shut
they
down.
shut down schools at smallpox.
Yeah, that's like smallpox,
malaria.
mumps,
yeah, 9/11 hit, they shut down.
mumps, measles, the other one.
They weren't paying
Yeah,
9/11,
they, when
Yeah.
9/11 hit, they
Yeah.
shut everything down. Yeah, so I mean,
All right, well,
but I mean, I'm saying, I'm sorry, I had to get that off my chest, y'all.
I appreciate you talking to us. So that means you're gonna take the vaccine?
No, I'm against the
It's a
vaccine.
personal choice.
It's
It's now
personal.
been politicized.
I mean,
now,
you
so
know,
I don't even ask
to each
people.
his own.
This is his opinion.
Like I
I
said,
like,
to each his
you know,
own. This
it's
is
like
my
asking about
opinion,
people's HIV
and like I said,
status.
a lot of people
Know
might
your
not like what I
status,
say.
guys, get tested.
A lot of people might not like what I say or how I feel, but I'm against it. I'm sorry. I'm not about to just shoot myself up with something that, you know what I mean, don't make sense. It's got to make sense.
Come
to
on,
me,
man. Take
right?
the
Like,
vid, bro.
it's got to make sense to me. Me personally, like I said,
I was like,
it's-
just remember that the vaccination is not a cure. You still need to take care of yourself, take care of your loved one, especially anybody who is out there. Like, I'm not gonna say in the streets because that's what people are using. Like, if you work in, or you're in a job, or you're around a lot of different people where you could potentially be exposed, take care of yourself. What you should have been doing anyway. You know, be healthy, pay attention to what you're eating, keep your body healthy, clean your house. Clean your clothes.
And
do
wash
what
your
you
hands.
need to do.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Take your
And at the
vitamins.
end of the day, I would
Eat
also
good
say,
foods.
get tested. The best way to know what
you
your
know what I
status
mean?
is to actually check your status.
I mean, it's just
Don't depend on the vaccine to tell you whether or not you caught COVID.
Right.
Get tested every now and then, so at least you know the last point you were truly, truly safe.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, yeah. All right. Well, I got that off my chest. I mean, like I said,
Thank you for that hot
I mean,
topic.
it's just, man, there's so much layers to this shit. Like, it really is. It's so
You
much layers.
want to do a second part
But
next week?
nah, I mean, it's so much layers, man.
That's
Like,
okay. It's okay.
we call this What They Don't Tell You podcast for a reason. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? We tell you for a reason because it's just information that needs to get out.
And even
That's
if
all
they're
I'm saying,
telling
y'all.
you a whole lot, that's when you want to start asking, what are they not telling you?
Right. That's all I'm saying, man.
Because the messaging they've gotten really good now and consistent with the messaging of it being the same across different, news
Yeah.
outlets,
Yeah.
different social media platforms.
Have we forgot about the guy from CNN who got caught talking about how they put stuff on TV?
Of course they did. They debunked it, quote unquote. Debunked.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, look, that's my hot topic right now, y'all. I had to get it off my chest. But I
It
mean,
sounds like he really needed to talk about
Cause,
it.
man,
He just needed
because
to
you know
clear
why
his
it hit
heart,
me?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you why it hit me. Because it's people who are actually there telling me this stuff. Like, it ain't something I seen on TV.
But that
It ain't something I just heard.
You won't see numbers. You won't see information about the vaccinated and how they're getting affected. Like Jesse Jackson and his wife got COVID. His wife did not have.
I get it. My parents, my people in my family, like
not,
everybody, we've all suffered.
I would love to hear more about the vaccinated numbers of those getting sick.
I would love to, but I'm not saying that this disease isn't real. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying to the fact that the way it's been going and how they've treated it and the way they're going about it is just not. It's something. What are we doing? Something that don't sound right.
The masses.
Something don't sound right. Something don't smell right. You feel me? But hey, like I said,
questions. And it's okay. It's
I'm
okay
just saying,
to ask questions.
It don't smell right. You feel me?
Chime in, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. But that was my hot topic for the day, y'all. What They Don't Tell You podcast. B Squad in the building. B Fan 109.6.
And wash your hands.
Wash your hands. But listen,
What we talked about earlier?
what?
I said I hadn't shared yet
I don't remember.
about this topic.
Oh, yes. It's up to you, man.
If it's on your heart.
Ask me.
Oh, I thought you wanted to say whisper in my ear or something. No, okay.
Where are you going?
So, we were talking before the show
okay.
about this situation, and David had told me a little something that he experienced because he has some background that he wants to tell us about. I'm gonna let him tell his story because it was deep.
Okay.
So I was in the military in 1985. When I went down in January 27th to get my COVID tests, that awful thing up my nose, my test results came back that I was already vaccinated.
Huh?
That I already had the antibodies in my body and that I was already vaccinated, what it said. And they asked me a whole bunch of questions about like, were you in the biggest one I remember was in 1972 to 1992, no 1990. Were you in the military in the States during basic training?